All right. Welcome. It's awesome to have you guys here. And as I was talking to some people yesterday, I'm going to share about what has had the most impact of everything in my life. I've tried so many different things. So, yeah, I'm going to share something that has been super impactful for me. I've been searching for ways to liberate myself when it comes to my energy, my mental state, and also my finances, while being this like super creative, very spiritual individual, and really trying to find ways that really resonate with just who I am. Because I am very passionate about being fully expressed and fully alive and authentic. It's become like one of my really important things in my life, authenticity. So I'm going to share my screen here and I'm going to wait here, share. Come on, here. So I've been searching for something that could be aligned with my deep values, with my heart, and something that would create more freedom and wealth for me in my life. And what I'm going to share with you is something that's completely rooted in health and where I've been able to connect my purpose into. And what is a purposeful life? So I like to talk about the Ikigai. It's a diagram of these four circles where they all interlap. It's about what the world needs, what you love, what you're good at, and also what you can get paid for. When all of these intersect, it said that you find your reason for being. If one of these are missing, there is a deeper sense of purpose or reason or mission that feels incomplete. And as we all know, we need money to navigate this modern day society. And we all want to have a little bit extra to be able to do the things that we really love. For me, it was all about moving to a warm place where I didn't have to wait half the time of the year for the weather to be good, for the nature to be green and to really free myself and where I could have this spaciousness to just do things spontaneously or be able to take a week off, a month off, or hey, what the heck, why not almost a year off that I was able to do not too long ago. And all this because I decided to take action on something that I saw was deeply impactful for my own health. So I realized that if it could do so much good for me, this is something that the world needs, at least some of us or most of us. And I think as an artist, for me, I've usually gravitated at being here, doing what I love and what I'm good at. That's passion, right? Living in my passion or what I love and what I need and to be in my mission. So I've been more up here, passion, mission. But do you see which side of the diagram this is? Yeah, it's on the opposite side of what I get paid for. And that's also what I've been feeling a lot. Like, hey, I want to be in my passion. I want to be in my mission. Like in my heart, what I love is my highest value, my highest purpose. But how could I intersect that with something that I can get paid for? So, um, most people, we work to be able to afford the life that we dream of, but I found a way where we kind of like turn it around. So instead, we do what we love and actually get paid what we deserve by connecting our purpose to a high ticket offer, up leveling our skill sets, which of course is super important that if we're not here, what we're good at, we can learn and be really good at it or have things work for us in the background as well. And we can be completely immersed in our passion and mission while at the same time have systems working for us, systems in place, providing people what it needs and without suffering uh, ourselves. So we get what we need and we provide the world what it needs as well. So what I'm going to go through today is your journey to freedom, because freedom means different things to or for everyone. However, there are some common things, some commonalities. Most people dream of being able to hustle less, the hunting, the running, the work, and have more flow and more money. That's more freedom, less hustle, but still more money, less burnout, but more time. So what I realized that for me, money equals time, time. Because with more money, I unlock time to spend exactly how I want to spend it. I get to choose over my time, what I do, why I do it, with whom I do it, when I do it, or to do absolutely nothing sometimes. The freer I got, the more I realized that some days I just want to do nothing and I feel guilty about it. But hey, so this is a purposeful wealth creation tool, allowing you to take yourself and your business to the next level. I'm sure you already have your own business or been thinking about it. And number two is the right offer. So aligning with something that truly helps people and the planet is key in this, what I'm going to show you. Something that people use and need every day, not just here and there. It's not like a luxury product that we, can add on. It's actually a fundamental thing that we use every day. And it has a high commission structure, meaning that we actually get paid well for just one sale or two sales instead of having to have a lot, hustle. So found something really extraordinary that you can connect to your existing ways that also wills down to the next generation. For example, if you have kids or if you desire to have kids, you can actually build a legacy that you can will down, that your child can inherit from you. So it actually passes over to the next generation, this business model. And what I'm going to show you is actually a guaranteed monthly income that you can gain from simply providing something fundamental to people. And number three is also how you can create more leverage and ease and flow. Because aligning with health and high level education and sales experts closing your deals, you can leverage your brand with this high ticket business. So we have different educations and systems in place which works for you in the background. So you can just focus on what sets your heart on fire. So you can go online or offline without overwhelm. So a little disclaimer as well, because I'm going to talk about some incredible numbers here today. I'm going to talk about really big numbers. So I want to make sure that you know also that there are no earnings or results guaranteed. Everything is dependent on who you are and who you bring in here. It really depends on how much do you want to live in service? How much do you want to assist people? And how much can you connect with others who want to grow and help them grow as well? So this is not a guarantee of income or results, but I will share my honest, real lived experience and what is possible and what I'm moving forward to and how you can do that yourself. But first, I'm going to talk a little bit about myself and my journey. I was talking about this a little bit yesterday as well, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper into it today. I am a seeker. I am a lover of life. And I have had a big challenge of finding balance in my life when it comes to my mental health and my energy levels. I've been suffering from chronic fatigue. I've been suffering from bipolar disorder, which is a hell of a disease. If you don't know about it, I can just lightly touch on it is literally knowing what hell is and what heaven is, and actually literally experiencing it. The extremes differ from one, like the fields differ from one extreme to the other. So for me, it's extremely important to find the place in myself where I can hold myself and operate functionally. So this has been a really difficult path for me. I've been struggling with extreme depressions, extreme anxiety, extreme fatigue. I was eating antidepressant pharmaceuticals for a while to keep myself from wanting to kill myself. And yeah, they kept me from wanting to kill myself, but they also kept me from feeling anything at all. So I actually thought that that was worse. The worst feeling or non-feeling I've ever experienced is apathy. And those pills made me feel apathy. So I realized that there's something that is profoundly wrong with the medical institution that we have, and how dangerous it can be to put people on really, different types of pills or drugs. To have a drugged civilization, a drugged society, lays the foundation for many, many more problems because we do get disconnected from our cognitive, like not cognitive, but our deeper understandings of what truly matters in our hearts and our values and our empathy. And empathy is very, very important. So I decided that I wanted to live a life without medication and that I would rather take the extreme ups and downs. And I went into spirituality and meditation, mindfulness, doing all kinds of healing modalities, studying shamanic healing for 2, 3 years, starting working with it. And there I found a lot of balance, a lot of coming more into center, but the depressions were still there, even though they might have been put into half. But then I was introduced to something magical that I'm going to introduce for you today. Something that feels ridiculously simple, absolutely ridiculous, and it's water. And with the society I grew up in, and with the information or non-information that I've been growing up with, I was not told about the importance of water. The only thing I was told that is we're mostly made of water, and that's it. That's it. But not how important it is to really hydrate and think about what type of water we put into our bodies. So when I got in contact with this, I was introduced by a friend of mine who saw my drive. She saw my passion. She saw my like deep sense of wanting to do something good and also wanting to really create another type of life for myself. And she's like, Kalia, I see you. I think this could be really good for you. Um, this is something that can revolutionize our lives and that we can build something extraordinary with. And I was like, okay, what is this? And I was, like going into these different events or webinars, one physical webinar when I was in Sweden, and I heard it was like a bunch of people sharing their stories, how they miraculously um, stopped having these chronic pains. One person started to be able to use their hand again after suffering from arthritis. Another person's neck tumor had disappeared down to just 20%. So like I heard all of these like incredible stories of the health benefits that people who already have been sick, have been experiencing, how it alleviated their illness, but then also people who weren't sick, who were talking about other things, like how they got connected to the divine or spirit more easily, how they would start seeing, connections between everything and getting in tune with their intuition. So no matter where they were to begin with, they could see how they were up leveling in their energy and their health, because health is a big scale. And many people of us, if we see ourselves as a battery, if green is good, most of us are on orange. If we don't have the right kind of food, we don't have the right type of water, we don't have the right type of practices and friends and habits. But the water is significant. So I was on green or probably orange in some area, or yellow maybe. Uh, but what I realized was when I started drinking this water, I did not only go to green. Green was what I thought was full. But there's higher levels. We have blue, we have purple, we have white, guys. We have white too. Like when the energy is so full that we actually start seeing the inner light behind our eyes. And that's what I've been starting to experience later in this journey. So I'm extremely passionate about sharing this because it moves in layers. It can help us recover from really tough things. Of course, no guarantees. Everyone's different. Every individual have different needs or imbalances. But yeah, I started to get super into just sharing this health-wise to people and just nerd myself. Like, why is this water now making me not have depressions? Why do I only need to sleep 8 hours instead of 12? Why is it that I wake up feeling energized first thing in the morning without needing to wait 2 hours or have 2 cups of coffee before my brain even starts to function? And the only thing I changed was my water. I needed to understand why. And I want to let you know that there's so many studies on this. There's so many clinical studies, so many doctors and scientists who have dedicated their lives to understand the different types of water and how living vital hydrogen-rich water, which I'm going to talk about, actually uplifts our lives so much. So not only am I going to show a health vehicle that can completely change your life, there are actually more than one technology, more than one product I'm going to talk to you about, but this one is the primary one for many of us. But when I got introduced to this, I also saw that, hey, I was stuck in Sweden. I wanted to live somewhere else. I wanted to be able to do more good for the world. I saw like the rainforests burning and I was like, oh my God, I need to go out and do something. But I had recently stepped on like a cryptocurrency scheme company. I had worked like a full year and I thought that I had a decent amount of money in my account. Like I had $10,000 in my account for the first time in my life. And I thought that was a lot of money at that time. And I was like losing all of that. I went from having 10,000 in a crypto wallet into realizing I had actually zero because everything just crashed and crumbled. And after that, I decided that whatever I'm going to put my energy into next time, I'm going to make sure is stable, secure, and really have like physical, tangible things that you can actually touch and enjoy so you won't actually lose in some kind of money game. But not only that, when I saw this and I had really, I had inspected every seam of the company because I was traumatized from this crypto scheme catastrophe I had been in. I was like, okay, this company looks legit. This is actually real. They have never failed to pay out to their distributors for, yeah, they've been around for 50 years and utilize network marketing for, I believe it's around 30 years now. And they have a model that will actually start paying you for the rest of your life, a guaranteed monthly income starting at $3,000 or $5,000. I mean, at a minimum $5,000 a month. I mean, that's more than my base expenses anyways. And I feel like, yeah, I really want to do that. So I want to ask you guys, Is the way you're currently creating an income going to pay you for the rest of your life? Can you put a one in the chat here if you have that already working for you? That if you stop working right now, will the money stop coming in? Elijah, yes, Elijah says one. Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Or will the money stop coming in when you stop working? That's an important question. Because a wise man once said, if you do not start earning money while you sleep, you need to, you know, work. You know, need to work until you get old, usually. So let's see what the chat says here. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I love it. Um, so would you like to create an income that pays you for the rest of your life, whether you're working or not? I mean, if you take 1 year off, 2 years off, 15 years off, and you will still have money coming into your account, would you like that? Yeah. I have not heard one person say no to this question yet. Still waiting for that one. Um, so what is a true freedom business model? So I would say that these like four elements that needs to be in place. We're talking about health freedom because let's face it, if you're healthy, you have 1,000 ideas. You have like 100 things that you might be doing at the same time. You're feeling like, yeah, this and that, and. You have so many things and goals and dreams, right? But then if you get sick or something stops working in you, the only thing you want to do is just get well, right? And then we have location freedom, the freedom to be anywhere, to work from anywhere, to meet the person that you want to meet, whether they are on the opposite side of the world or not, to be able to attend an event that might be life-changing for you, but you know that you might need to spend like $1,000 round trip, but it doesn't really matter because you have that freedom and you know that you can earn that same money by just going there, you know, and time freedom to really spend the time with the people that you love, with the things that you love, to be creative or be like with yourself and your own personal development, to study the things that you know you're passionate about, to build things, to build community, whatever it is. Like if you had complete time freedom, what would you do? Please answer in the chat. It would be super fun to hear. And habits. Yeah. So yeah, feel free to comment if you have something inspired that comes in. But yeah, and many times it actually, like these things, many times comes down to the financial freedom. Because with financial freedom, you can get that ticket. And you know that if you have a job like online, for example, you can also work just on your smartphone from wherever. I saw like Elijah, he was just taking a photograph here before, like making content when he's on the webinar, because like we can do that. We can have more time freedom because we don't feel that pressure, and we can also buy the things that we know will uplift our health and might actually be the foundation for us so we don't get so sick as well. To be proactive instead of acting after the problem has already arrived, because it's so much harder to act when the problem is already there. And you might have less energy and potential to actually work and create the finances when you're already sick. So to create that foundation for you, for the future version of you, and knowing that this, what you also invest in for yourself and the people that you love, can also be like an ATM machine standing on your freaking counter, like Eric Worre was talking about. Maybe you know, like the GoPro like legend, network marketing legend. He was like, this machine is like having an actual ATM machine in your kitchen. I was like, yeah, to quote by him. So how does this whole thing work? So to just make it simple, like you partner with a company that already exists. that is stable, been around for over 50 years, is not going anywhere. And choosing something that is high ticket versus low ticket, um, there are, of course, different levels of commission on the different products. Things that start at around, like a minimum, $100 or like $350, but you can actually earn up to $7,000 for one sale here, which is like, okay, how many of those sales do you need per month or per year even to get around? So it's actually just about sharing about their in-demand products on their behalf, and really informing people that, hey, these solutions exist because the issues are already there. We're just presenting solutions to people, whether it be health-wise or financially or something completely different. Maybe they just want to build financial security for their children or have more time with their children or their projects or community building, whatever it is that really makes life worth living for people. And then, like, when you share all of these things, you can share this video even. You don't even have to talk yourself. You can leverage me, and then whenever someone invests, you receive a commission when a sale is made via your referral. So it's easy. Partner, share, and receive. So what I like with this is, I'm gonna move this thing around a little bit. So we are like the new paradigm here, being the solution instead of the problem. So instead of, like, I've been trying out a lot of different business models, and I've seen what I like, I've seen what I don't like. So I'm gonna minimize this one. And what I like with this business model is that we actually don't have any quotas. You can never lose a rank. And as I said before, it's a high ticket business model. It's no low ticket, meaning like you don't need to make like 10, 20, 30 sales a month to be able to cover your monthly expenses. Um, the commissions start at 351 up to 7,000 when you sell a package of these products. And this can only happen for one reason. And I want to be very clear about this because you're able to earn all of the commission yourself, meaning that it actually turns into a direct sales business rather than a network or like multi-level kind of marketing. So it is a few levels, to climb to get there. But when you're there, you will earn all of the commission yourself when you make direct sales. And then you will earn from whatever people in your network sell until they have reached that level themselves as well and become completely independent of you. And that is what I think is so beautiful because it's so fair. You can actually out earn the one who took you in like fast and easy many times. I started out earning my sponsor in, I think it was after 2 years or so. I had like, I mean, it's different months, right? But I was earning more than her instead of, never being able to earn more than my boss, for example. And it's a one-time investment. You don't have to pay like a monthly fee. You can invest one time and you have it for life, this business model in your hand. And you have limitless, willable legacy income. And with legacy income, I mean what I was talking about just before. And we can work with attracting instead of recruiting. I know that when I was working with like more common network marketing before, it was just I had to have like 10 sales or something to even cover my own expenses every month. It was absolutely crazy. So I had to hustle. I had to, recruit and like work very hard. But here, since I can earn so much from just even one or two sales, I can just shine with that. That's just a fact. I'm not exaggerating. It's just real. And then people who want that, they are attracted to that just naturally. And as I said, it's an over and down business model building to a direct sales instead of this kind of pyramid shape that we usually see. So if we compare this with like creating your own product versus affiliating with us, it's actually compared like to building your own business and which often costs anywhere from like 50K to multiple six figures to build like a successful business that can bring actually millions to you. Here you have a low investment. You can start anywhere from like 1,000 on a payment plan up to 15K. That's like the highest package. Um, and if we're thinking about like building your own path, how about going to school and studying to get your exam uh, for to be able to work in a specific industry, for example. There's so many years that you just study with student debt. You don't get paid while you study, and you just build this massive debt over 5, 4, 6 years. And then when you go out in the workspace, you have to work to just pay off your debt. Here you can earn while you learn to become a professional and actually have people making the sales for you by just plugging into a proven system. And we also, on top of that, have a free educational platform. You don't have to take a student loan for it. You can actually just invest in one of these products yourself, and you get a lifetime supply of professional education that is also targeting this way of working and actually has this particular model as like their fundamental way of they teach you how to be experts in this, all about the products, the commission structure, how to work with marketing. I'm going to talk about that a little bit more, but like people pay thousands of dollars for education like that. Here we have it completely for free. And usually, creating your own products, it takes a lot of time and effort, trial and error, to build a product that works and converts, even if it's a service. Most businesses, wait 3 to 5 years to make a good profit if they have needed to take out the loan, etc. But here, we actually go in profit after just a few sales, 4 to 9 sales, and you have your initial investment back. It's absolutely incredible. And you have high level mentorship and education included, a proven to already work and convert model. And, instead of needing to do everything yourself and wear all of the hats, you can work with something that everyone needs and change lives for people and the animals and the planet, and actually outsource a lot of these things if you want to. Of course, many people they just want to do it their own way. They don't want other people to do it, are already good at speaking or doing sales, etc. But you can actually outsource that here. So to talk about the products, this is what I invested in the first time. The flagship ionizer from Enagic, which is the company name that I work with, and I'm super proud of being a part of. It produces antioxidant-rich water in 7 different pH levels, so that you can use for so many different purposes, for cleaning, washing your skin or and hair, disinfecting. You can actually degrease like different areas that are like fatty areas in your kitchen or the car. You can actually remove pesticides from your produce because most of them are petroleum-based pesticides. And the reason it is that is because they don't want it to be removed when it's raining. So it stays even when you wash them in normal water. One of these waters actually emulsifies oil and take those oily um, coatings off of your produce, which is absolutely incredible. And then we have a shower filter, which is like your in-home spa experience, a shower attachment that remineralizes the water through an active charcoal ceramic filter, while also removing 99% of all carcinogens, including chlorine, and bacteria to protect your family's skin or your clients or wherever you feel like you want to put this in. And then we have the MGO. Oh my God. I would actually want to show you a little video of the M-Guard because I'm so excited about this technology. It's a new technology that basically, I like to compare it to noise cancellation headphones, but for EMR, like electromagnetic radiation, the things that come from our beloved Wi-Fi towers that give us this incredible opportunity to speak to each other like this. I absolutely love it. But I also remember how my body felt when the 5G network was turned on, and I had chronic pains in my muscles for months, especially when I was in the city. I was together with a partner at that time who is, I would call him a genius without at all exaggerating. However, his mind is delicate. It's a supercomputer, organic supercomputer. And when the 5G network was turned on, he started glitching. Uh, he got speech impairments, and he started to just stutter, and he kind of froze and stuff like that. So he got super affected by this magnetic frequencies. Um, I wish this technology was available already then, but this came out 2 years ago, and it basically takes all of the frequencies that are resonant with our cells and nullifies that background noise radiation to more or less zero. I could show you on a video. It's so cool. You can actually read it with different radiation meters. And yeah, it nullifies radiation up to several gigahertz. So this is a way for you to defend your family and loved ones against these invisible electromagnetic disturbances. I need one so much. I'm gonna get one so soon. And then we have the Yukon, which is a turmeric supplement that I try to remember to eat every day. It's a very powerful antioxidant, antibacterial, and anti-inflammatory supplement that has a lot of extra like minerals and oils and vitamin B complex, etc. You can use it as tea or as capsule supplement as I use. Turns your pee extremely yellow, but it's worth it. Um, they also have a special soap for the skin. And another new product is the Kangen Air, which is an air purifier that uses photocatalytic oxidation and UV LED technology to break down pollutants, allergens, and odors. And it's designed to improve air quality by reducing airborne particles. So of course, all of these differs in price range, but there are payment plans on all of them. And here on the bottom of the screen, you actually see the point value of all of these. It means how much you earn depending on which rank you are. And you can earn 8 points in total. 8 points are dealt by Enagic. It's more than 50% that goes back to the distributors. So that's something that I think is very beautiful. So why partner with Enagic? Yeah, first and foremost, water. Water is life. It's a product that people want and need and are buying daily. We don't drink tap water around here. Some people drink tap water in Sweden. I don't, because I just don't like the taste of it. It's toxic, it's dead, it's acidic, and it's just boosted with lye to look like it's a little bit alkaline, but that's to make the pipes not to rust. It's not for our health, I swear. Lye is not a health product. So why not drink the best water? Why not share the best water and get paid for that? Literally, like win-win. Not only that, it's a 52-year or old award-winning Japanese water technology company. They had actually a 17% growth in 2020. Do you guys remember what happened in 2020? Yeah, there was some kind of, yeah, a big thing happened and people got locked in lost their jobs, got sick, etc., etc. The world panicked. And Enagic was providing what? Health solutions and work opportunity, even in the middle of a pandemic when people were locked in their homes. So this was a way for people to just like secure their financial stability and bind themselves into something that will be trustworthy even in really difficult times. And yeah, the electrolyzed reduced water, if you want to look up the clinical name, that's actually what it's called. It's rich in hydrogen gas. And it's also known as Kangen water. It can only be produced by these specific Japanese medical grade devices. So Kangen water is water that has been produced in these exact machines, and it's not replicated. It helps to nourish and restore the body to its optimum state, charges your cells, and helps detox your body. And talking about charging your cells, that's what I noticed when I said that, hey, I could wake up after 8 hours and feel energized in the beginning of the day without feeling chronically fatigued. And I was like, hey, I haven't felt like this in what, 15 years or more? Maybe 20 years? I was like, I was, somewhere in my 30s, and I hadn't felt like this since I was like a teenager. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. And yeah, the pH range from 2.5 to 11.5, and we drink the pH that is 8.5 to 9.5. And this is also a way to change your 925 to 9.5. Yeah. So this is a travel friendly device that you can carry on your back. It's easy to install. I've traveled with this one all over the world. So no, not really, but wherever I go, if I go more than a week, I go with this machine. And it helps create an eco-friendly, toxic-free sanctuary because it can actually diminish many of our cleaning products because of the properties of these different waters. So you can kill like bacteria and viruses with the 2.5, for example, and you can do the degreasing with 11.5 without needing to have heavy toxins to remove these things that you usually want to get rid of. So you can, like with over 60 uses, I think it's over 80 uses even, you can replace different products and pills and things in your home, which helps you increase your ROI immediately, except for just simply that it will nullify so much of your cost when it comes to buying bottled water or coconut water or needing to juice. I mean, of course, it's good to juice. Like I love juices, but to be able to know that you can get like the electrolytes and the charge from the living water, and you have an unending supply. You pay once and you get water over and over and over all the time to you and your family and everyone you know. So it's a sustainable, zero waste, and non-consumable product that lasts over 20 years. Many of these machines have lasted 40, 45 years. So it reduces also the single-use plastics and fight against the plastic pandemic, which I'm very happy about. And as I said, it's a medical grade device. It has the ISO 13485, which makes it into a medical grade machine. This is the only water ionizer in the world that has this ISO. So it's something that to know because there are many cheaper products on the market. Some of them break down, some of them leak heavy metals, some of them are actually dangerous to use. So just keep that in mind. These are a little bit more expensive, but they will last, and they are created in a way with solid titanium and platinum plates, which are durable for the electricity that goes through them so they don't leak heavy metals because that is dangerous. So just a fair warning to look into the quality before investing in one of these machines. Go for quality instead of something cheaper. So this creates a crystalline structured water and helps with higher absorption in the cells of the body, up to 6 times higher, depending on what kind of water you compare it to. It has a high negative ORP, meaning it is highly antioxidant. ORP stands for oxidation reduction potential, and its negative charge is actually giving that property. uh, there have been tests and clinically tested, um, and we have seen over 170 illnesses and diseases being proven to be improved or lowered by drinking ionized water with high level of molecular hydrogen. So there have been a lot of tests in animals and humans. Many humans have reported extreme positive effects by changing their waters, and I'm one of them. We have thousands of doctors and scientists backing this technology. Some hospitals in Japan are using them there to actually sterilize some of their equipment and treat their patients. So, as I said before, the only company in the whole industry that holds this standard. So this is a way for you to invest in yourself and your health once and get paid over and over again as you share it with others. And I was talking about the free education that you will get as soon as you decide to just invest in yourself. You don't have to do the business, absolutely not, but you can. As soon as you invest, you have $1 million business in your hands as well that you can use if you want, but you don't have to. You can get this incredible education for free as well. So here you learn about mindset, sales fundamentals, how to use social media, for example. Oops, sorry. How to create ads. If you want to do ads, you can work on your millionaire or your money mindset, embodiment, leadership, and other specific trainings as well. Learn everything about the product and the business model and learn from really, really incredible people that are experts in different fields. You probably have heard of one or more of these people already. We have Stephanie Schultz, Regan Hiller, Preston Smiles, Melanie Ann Lair, who are part of this educational platform. But these are just a very few of the many that we have. So Enagic offers an entire health system with 4 or now 5 key products that enhance health, unlock wealth, and protect the environment while unlocking a highly profitable and fair commission structure that offers generational wealth opportunities for you and your family. So this is not an investment scheme. This is real products, and they activate a distributor ID or IDs for you to earn from. If you invest more of these, you can actually earn double or triple straight away. And I will actually show you a little bit how that works. So this is the 8-point commission structure. So I'm going to start talking about this wheel first. So for every K8 that is sold, that is the most powerful water ionizer that we have. There are more of them as well that are a little bit cheaper as well, that has a little less compensation as well, depending on what people desire and want. So you see that 8 pieces are dealt for every single machine that is sold. And you can either get one of them, 2 of them, 4 of them, or all of them. To get all of them, you need to invest in at least 2 products yourself and work from a strategy. And that is what I want to talk to you just a little bit. But if you want to know deeper, feel free to reach out because I don't want to overwhelm you with too much strategy, although I can go for hours if you want to. So a little preview. First, you start in the 1A lane. I should have put this sum down here, but whatever. I'll show that in the next slide. First, if you buy just one machine, you start here in the 1A lane. If you buy 3, you actually start here because you buy 2 of yourself from yourself. However, if you start with 1, unit and you sell one machine to someone uh, and two machines, then you can actually rank up to 2A in the third one. And you can also see one gives you $351 and two gives you double that. That's around 700. So what you see here is also that you only need 8 more sales here to be able to rank up to 3A, giving you 3 times commission. We're talking 10 sales in total, and you don't have to do them yourself. If you have 2 people here and they each do 5 sales, you already qualify to rank up to 3A on your third sale. So you will earn 1 point from every machine they sell, and you will also be able to rank up to 3A straight away after that. You don't have to do all of these sales yourself. You can, but everything differs, right? Depending on who you're introducing this to as well. And to rank up from 3A to 4A, you only need 10 more. So you see, you rank up fast to 4A. You only need 20 sales, and on your 21st sale, you can rank up to 4A, earning you half of the full commission cake. Let's say cake slices or whatever, pizza. So you can also actually do a hack here and invest in a second product here in your 4A. And instead of needing to go all the way here to earn 6 commissions, you can actually start earning 5 commissions straight away by just investing in one more product in 4A. You start earning 5 on your next sale and your 2 next sales here, and then 6 on your 8 next sales there, and then 7 on your 10 next ones. So you can actually do a hack here, and I would love to teach you all about it. So you actually only need 42 units sold to be able to earn all 8 commissions. You can also use the Yukon to boost yourself up to 6A, which is the turmeric supplement, which is a repetitive or like a reoccurring buy that you buy 3 times a year that will give you 3 units per year per person that has the Yukon in their business. So if you have it, you have 3 per year. And then if you have 3 more people or 10 more people doing that every year, you have 30 units just in Yukon every year, which obviously helps you rank up a lot faster, 2 to 3 times faster. So a little bit deeper, you can of course take a photo of this or pause the video if you're watching the recording. This is the single product strategy. All of these numbers are if you are buying one product yourself. You buy one product and you sell either single. This is what you will earn on 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, etc. You see what all of these different levels or ranks give you. This is if you sell a trifecta when you invested in one unit yourself. You can see that you can earn up to 4,000 when you sell a K8 and an ESPA and a Yukon at the same time. So if you also understand, these are 3 units per sale. So this means also you only need around 34 of these to go all the way to 6A. If you looked at the last one here, to go to 6A, you need 100 and plus or 101 direct sales to go to 6A. But you only need 42 product sales with the 4A hack to get eligible to earn all 8 points. That's 11 quads, guys, or 12 quads. So many people actually invest in the full package as well, which is called the quad. So if you invested in one product and you sell one quad, this is what you will earn in your 1A, in your 2A, in your 3A, etc., all the way up to $4,700. Or if someone decides to invest in two K8s as well to have an extra loaner machine or rental machine, you see what the numbers are here. And this is still if you only invest in, one unit yourself and you sell packages. And we're basically up at $7,000 here when you earn all of the 8 points. And yeah, what is 42 divided in 5? Like you can calculate how many of these you need to actually be able to earn 8 points. I think I have it in the next slide, actually. Yeah. 10 sales. That's wild. You need 10 of these Pentas sales to be able to earn all 8 commissions. So, for example, if you then, instead of just investing in one of these machines yourself, you invest, let's say, in the whole package, because not only is it a really good health investment, it's also the most powerful way to build a really profitable business. You will earn this investment back in 4 sales. If you sell 4 of these packages yourself, you will have earned your initial investment back. So it's actually in a way faster to earn back your money when you invest more because of the commission structure. Because here you put it in a way that you actually start earning 2 or actually even 3 points straight away. You can choose to structure it a little bit differently depending on your goals. But either on your first 1 to 2 sales, you earn 2,000 for a Penta sale. And then on your third and fourth, but you can actually start to earn that on your first sales as well, 3,000. After 4 sales, you can actually already go to 4A, and you can do a 4A hack here if you want and move your Yukon to your 4A. Just cancel this one and put it in your 4A instead. It's super smart. And then you'll start earning 5 after just 5 sales. So your 5th to 7th sale, you'll earn over $5,000. Your 8th sale, $6,000. And your 9th sales, you're at 6,000, almost 500. And then on your 10th sale, you will start earning like 7,000 per Penta sale. It's crazy, but it's very beneficial if you really want to build this business in a powerful way and have the full health package as well. So not only that, because you only buy one of these from your sponsor or your upline, and then the rest you buy from yourself. So you actually get commission from your own investment. So you already get 1,700 immediate commissions by investing, and it will count as 1,808 when all of the 3 Yukon commissions are dealt after the first year. In your first 5 Penta sales in your business, you have earned over 15,000 in commissions. So you've been reaching your 0 point already. Your next 6 Penta sales, 11 in total, you will have an additional 36,800 in commissions. So if you apply this strategy, you see it goes quick. And after just 7 more sales like this, you have earned $100,000 in total. That's 11 of these. But yeah, that's if you invest in one of them yourself as well. But even if you just invest in a single and you sell these, it goes almost just as fast, actually, because you only have like 4 products less. However, you start earning 1 point instead of 3 points, but it's absolutely worth it no matter what. So as you can see, there are many reasons why many people want to invest in this whole package, because not only that, there is a pathway to legacy income when we reach 6A and beyond. And that means helping others become successful because we cannot get the legacy wealth without helping others. And that is what I think is very beautiful. This is for heart-centered individuals who want to uplift others and do it together. And when you reach 6A yourself, that means you have 101 total sales anywhere in your team. Direct, indirect, doesn't matter. If you find 10 people who find 10 people, you're already there. You get a $3,000 bonus on top of all of the other commission that you got. And uh, when you reach the next rank, that's when you have two accounts that are 6A in your direct downline. Those can be your own account. Highly recommended. You can always attach another ID, another product later. You can do this very strategically, and I would absolutely help you with figuring out which kind of strategy would work best for you. But yeah, either if you build your own accounts to 6A, that's 101 sales here, 101 sales here. Maybe this is one of your friends or clients, and maybe this is one of your accounts. It doesn't really matter. You will get a $6,000 bonus when you hit the second level of rank. And then when you help these accounts do the same thing and have two accounts as well that have ranked up to 6A, you get a $12,000 bonus. Absolutely incredible. And if we look here, you can see that if you sell pentas, your top account will be able to rank up to 6A already after just 21 sales. Or if you sell single units, that's 101 sales. So this will differ. Some people want one, some people want the whole package. Oh, why is it clicking double? But something magical happens up here, 6A2-3, and I will try to make it as simple as I can for you. This one is this one times itself. So if you rank up to 6A2, that means two 6As in your team. Could be your accounts, recommend. But they each just have two people or two accounts that rank up to 6A2 as well. This top account ranks up to 6A2-3. This is where we unlock monthly income for life. And it starts with a $5,000 monthly bonus for life. And you get a $25,000 bonus for helping four people get to 6A2. Read it up. However, next step is helping those or just continuing. By this time, things will probably go a little bit by itself because you already have passionate leaders in your team, most certainly when you're here. And this is going to be a snowball effect that you won't be able to stop. So next level is going to come sooner or later. And that is when those two accounts have ranked up to 6A2-3 as well. So they are now also having $5,000 monthly bonus for life. And the top account have $10,000 monthly bonus for life. Meaning, if you own these accounts yourself, you don't get $10,000 monthly bonus. You get 20. Or if just one of them is 6A2-3, well, I mean, they have to be both. But still, you get $20,000 per month and you get $50,000 bonus on top of that. And this just goes on and on and on. We have someone who is a 6A2-8, Romy, who started doing this, and he was like knocking doors and just doing face to face and just like talking to people about like, hey, I found something extraordinary and like it helps people get healthier. And this is the compensation plan. Isn't this freaking crazy? Like he was scribbling on like papers and everywhere. He was just like passionate and sharing this with people many years ago. I think it's like 20 years ago or something. And he's a 6A2-8. He gets $80,000 monthly. on top of, yeah, on top of the sales that happens in his team as well. Like, I wouldn't need to work ever again in my life when I get over here, but I'm probably going to do it anyways because I love this. This has been one of the most igniting, most beautiful things in my life, and connecting with people of all different walks of life. And to feel that, might I inspire people to take more responsibility for their health and their wealth? Can we free ourselves to create an even more beautiful future? Can we free ourselves so we can free others and really like unlocking the chains that are holding us back in society, whether it be health-wise, financially, or mentally? Like, I see so much potential when we are all financially independent. Because, like, the reality we're used to, like employment, long fixed hours, fixed limited pay, linear income, like you put this hour in, you get this amount of money. Here we have an exponential curve. You start earning, you maybe put in a little bit more work in the beginning, and you earn a little bit less, but then you start earning more and you can put in less time, but the income starts expanding even when you take time off. Like when I had my $20,000 month, I was like, I had been working, sure. I had been working the whole month as a full-time work. Like I was treating it as a business for sure. I was probably putting in more than 8 hours because I was racing to 6A and I needed to have 10 sales in my team to get there. And I did it. I decided I would do it, so I did it. And yeah, like full time for a month. And I got $20,000 that month. I was able to take more or less, like at least half a year, close to a year, where I was just like, I just changed my whole way of relating to life and work and stress. So during that time, I kept getting money into my account. I had 5,000 a month. One month I had 8,000 another month. I had 2,000 another month. And I was like, I didn't even work because I had people in my team who were excited and ignited that were doing sales. And I was receiving commissions from that. And I was like, absolutely mind blown. So this is completely different from anything that I've known before. And yeah, many of us, like we study for many years. We don't get paid while we learn, not being able to earn more than our boss. Like, how many people have been working like as an employee for? Yeah, I guess most of us have. And then, like for all that work that we put in hours after hours and just looking at like our parents that might be retired or our grandparents that are retired, and we're like, geez, they are just scraping by. Been working their whole lives to be able to retire, and they can't even buy like really nice food. And it's like, no, that's crazy. I want this retirement plan. I want a retirement plan that will grow in time as inflation might, continue to strike us, like I need my numbers to go up. And I want your numbers to go up as well because like the retirement plan might have been looking good when it was set in place, and then we have inflation and people get dependent on the system, or they need to take loans, or yeah, or maybe have to work even after they retire. And I see that in so many places. But here, the reality we're creating here is like becoming your own boss. So instead of job, just over broke, we become our own boss. Being of sacred service is what I call it. We have a flexible time schedule, so we can work when we feel like the energy is there, or we feel like we have an inspired thought, or yeah, and we can work from anywhere. I don't have to put my alarm clock on. I don't need to, answer to a boss or anything. I answer to myself and my friends and the people that I care about. Earning while we learn to become professionals. I swear, I connected to this educational platform that has sales people doing the sales for me. I just learned how to create content on social media and have people reach out to me. One of my friends reached out to me. She wanted to buy one of these machines, and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna go to Ibiza and go community building with artists. I have a pretty full schedule. Can you just book a call with one of these experts, and they will help you, and you can close the deal and make the purchase through them?" She's like, "Okay." I went to Ibiza, had so much fun, and I was connecting, building community and beauty and art and music. And my friend jumped on a call with someone else while I was living the dream. And she came out and she had bought 4 products. And I think I earned $3,000 or $4,000 from that at the rank I was there. Probably more. Yeah, I actually don't remember. I think it was a little bit more recent. But yeah, just to give you a preview, like I would probably have sold her one machine. I would have earned like $1,500 on her. But the professional was even better than me at that time. Now I can talk about this more fluently, sure. But at that time, the person was like, "Yeah, but shouldn't you just invest in the whole package and you will start earning 3 points straight away?" And she's like, "Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Yeah, let me invest in the whole package, and then I can have a machine I can give to my sister, of course." And yeah, I earned more than double or triple than I would have done if I made that clothes myself. And I didn't even put in the work. That's crazy. Um, so this is also a possibility to create our own retirement in less time. So building up to this and reaching like 682-3, some people do that in 3 years. Some people do that in 10 years or 20, but like, so what? Many people work like 40, 50 years and they don't even get like half of that. And then it's willable. And we also have systems in place that help us become more independent and more free so that we can go out and, build that dream, make that project that we have in our hearts into a reality, build that community that I'm starting to do as well with a couple of my beautiful brothers, where one of them are in here. I don't know if both are. No, Elijah is still here. So yeah, and that's also something that I would love to invite you to join in and learn more of how you can collaborate in different beautiful ways. The mystery community. I'm so proud to be able to create from that place of freedom. But before we move into that, I want to just share some quick stats on Enagic, because many people are wondering, like, oh, is this a saturated market? And the thing is, it's actually just over 3 million machines sold worldwide so far. The company became 50 years old in 2024 and only just starting to gain big traction through the online space now, because it was usually traditionally in person, one-to-one, and many people still do it face-to-face, one-to-one. It works for many people. However, the founder, Mr. Oshiro, has a 500-year vision for the business. And the company produced $1 billion in sales in 2022. Uh, and as I said before, 17 growth in 2020 alone. And they are expanding now with offices in new countries to keep up with the global growth because, quite frankly, people are becoming hyper aware of taking care of their health and the poor quality of tap and bottled water in so many parts of the world, and just starting to realize that, hey, what we put into our bodies really, really matters. So there are financing and payment plans available. It's HSA approved for like people in the States, FSA approved. If you have a high credit score, for example, you might be eligible for a zero down financing plan. So, just reach out if you want to know more of this. These things are available in the United States, Australia, Canada, and a few places more. But for most people, if you have a high credit score, there are usually ways to find ways to um, get like some really good loans if you want to do that as well. And you can also get a free 45-minute call with an expert on top of talking to me if you want to talk with someone else in this and in this platform that I'm using as well. So how do you actually make sales? Like you can do this whichever way that suits you. You can have it in your space, in your communal space. You can showcase it. You can use social media. You can do face to face. You can use it in connection with your healing modalities or your artistry. You can go into like co-working places or events. There's so many ways you can do this. You just have free water trials from your home, your studio, spa, gym, hotel, or like healing center. I know for myself, I want to create or connect with healing centers, for example, and just like have the fundamental ways of water in there. And that's what I'm creating as well right now. This is happening. So, dreams are really coming true in this space. And this is just by sharing in any ways that feels good for you. And you can also learn so much in the platform as well. You can showcase it and bring it on different health events and expos or environmentalist kind of events, etc. You can also use ads and automation. You can use your own self as like the face forward, or you can go faceless so many ways. Or you can use this particular recording and just send it to people and kind of like put them into an automation process if you want to. Um, so let me see. I'm gonna do it in the other direction. For example, you can use this one and have people just look at what I've been talking about today. Create some content on social media, say something that moved you, and invite people to like, hey, I also want to see. Okay, sure. They watch the free masterclass. And then, if you want to join in, you can actually use the discovery process, which is the platform that I use with people closing the deals for us. It's absolutely incredible. Um, so first, you can jump on a business call with a specialist. Let's see if that goes down. Yeah, I have this in place already. You can see how that system works, and then you can bring your own people in there as well. So they they invest their products on this call, they write the papers or do the practical things, and then you launch your best business as well with a step-by-step mentorship and your daily method of operation. This part is actually free right now, but this one is a paid offer or service. But it's a way for you to make sales 24/7. When you sleep, people do the calls for you. So it's a way to truly automate your business uh, with these processes, funnels, emails, etc., like working for you. So when they book the call, the emails will go out and links, etc., etc. And without automation, of course, you have less time leverage. However, you can do this however you want. But I do love having a sales team walking people through the qualification process, checking who they are, what they need, and really sharing what the most powerful way forward will be for them. And this you can do while you're launching your own business and learning even more. People do the sales calls for you. I do the sales calls for you until you feel ready to do it yourself. And some testimonials before we end this up to just give you some ideas of what is possible in this space. We have Samara, for example. She hit six-figure months and she has five-figure days. That's her new normal. And she earned, yeah, $34,000 in 24 hours. I look forward to doing that. I had my $20,000 month myself, which I felt was incredible because that was equal to what I had earned in a year before. But yeah, Samara, she stopped putting her genius zone into someone else's streams and started building her own. And then we have Denise Turner. She's awesome. She's one of these business specialists taking these calls. Let's see if I can move this. Where is it? No, stop. I'm trying to move this thing. Yeah. She had a $30,000 week and a $100,000 month. And yeah, we have literal grandmas who are learning step by step with our platform how to make money online. It's awesome. And she was also able to retire her husband, who was long overdue to come home. She had like 130K in 3 weeks. It's just crazy what is possible here. It doesn't matter your age, it doesn't matter your background. You can leverage these systems and these people to have this happen for you. Jack Ruddle had a 75K month. I had my friend of mine had a 50K month recently. This is just like this just happens. I see these things pop up in my field all the time. So this is my invitation to join a global impact community. Just reach out and see how many beautiful people are in here. I would love to introduce you to some of these superstars. So this is a way for you to join a global community of like-minded change makers connecting and collaborating to be of impact in this new paradigm of health wealth or wealth instead of wellness, the wealthness. And this has actually helped me to unlock my life in ways that I never even dreamt was possible, where I can start building my own community here more locally in Tulum. Of course, it will extend as well more globally, but we will also start having like literal physical events as well. And I would love to invite you if you're not already connected with us in the mystery community. This is a way for us to create more impact, to have beautiful human connection and uplift each other in all ways that we can think of, and to connect with different abundance vehicles as well. So this one is a health vehicle, fully connected in health, and we have another one that is connected in travel and like having extreme discounts on like hotels and retreats and yeah, like getaways. Some of these where you actually get like a 7 day free like getaway in a luxury hotel for you and 4 or 5 friends of yours to no cost at all. And you actually can get that service for free or even earn money for it by just inviting people in your network to join the community. So if you want to know more about any of these products or how you can earn by traveling, feel free to reach out, and I would really love to connect more and answer any questions you might have.